It's not too late to do a backdoor Roth IRA for 2024. Hi, it's financial planner Sean Mullaney. Let's discuss. As I record this, it's late January 2025, and folks are learning about the backdoor Roth IRA for the first time. It's a two-step transaction where folks can get money into a Roth IRA for a year their income is too high to make a direct annual contribution. And in fact, there's still time to do a 2024 backdoor Roth IRA, what I refer to as a split year backdoor Roth IRA for 2024 in 2025. So let's see how that could proceed. I'm going to give you a little example. I've got an example of a fellow named Brad who's 38 years old. He makes too much, $300,000 or so in each of 2024 and 2025 to do the annual contribution to a Roth IRA. So the backdoor is the only thing on the table. And he has no balances in traditional IRAs, SEP IRAs, and simple IRAs as of the end of the year 2025. So he has the opportunity for a 2024 split year backdoor Roth IRA and then a 2025 backdoor Roth IRA. And I came up with a little bit of a step plan. And again, this is not advice for your own personal situation. Consult your own advisors. But I want to give you an academic presentation about what this could look like. All right. So the first step is Brad in February 2025 contributes $7,000 to a traditional IRA. And he codes the contribution as being for 2024. That's very important. It's got to be properly coded as being for the year 2024. You put that, he puts that, not you. He puts it in a money market fund. Then step two is Brad in March of 2025 goes ahead and converts the entire IRA balance, now $7,020, to a Roth IRA. Now, I have another video talking about the necessary timing between the two steps of the non-deductible IRA contribution and the Roth conversion in the backdoor Roth IRA. I tend not to worry about it too much, but I also tend to be somewhat conservative in this regard. So the money grew a little bit in the money market, no big deal. He converts the entire balance to a Roth IRA. Step three, in April of 2025, Brad is going to file his 2024 federal income tax return. And that federal income tax return is going to feature a Form 8606. That Form 8606 is going to report the $7,000 2024 non-deductible traditional IRA contribution. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that form could look like. So I've done a little mock-up here. You see the Form 8606, and it's actually pretty easy. You just put the $7,000 in the contribution section, and that's it, because that's all that's going to hit the 2024 tax return. The conversion occurs in March of 2025, has nothing to do with the 2024 tax return. The only 2024 tax return relevant piece here is the $7,000 non-deductible traditional IRA contribution. So that's great. Okay, let's go back to our steps, because we got more steps. It's tax, right? That happens. So step four is in April of 2025, Brad contributes $7,000 to a traditional IRA for 2025. Look at that. And then he invested in a money market. This is the first step of his 2025 backdoor Roth IRA. And then in May of 2025, Brad converts the entire traditional IRA balance, now again $7,020 because he earned some interest income or whatever on the money market fund, to a Roth IRA. What's next? Brad ensures that as of the end of the year, he has no balances in all traditional IRAs, SEP IRAs, and simple IRAs. This is to avoid the so-called pro rata rule, right? So let's assume that he's done this properly. He's going to get a pretty good result. Okay. 7, with his 2025 federal income tax return, Brad is going to file a Form 8606, and this is going to report two different things. One, it's going to report the 2025 non-deductible traditional IRA contribution, and it's going to report both Roth conversions. So let's see what that could look like. So I did a little mock-up here, and give me a second. There we go. I did a little mock-up. I used the 2024 form because we don't have the 2025 form as of this video. But you look and you say, okay, so what's he got to do? He's got to report the $7,000 of the 2025 non-deductible contribution. And he's got to report that he's previously made a $7,000. He has basis already, the $7,000 from 2024. So that all goes in there. And then look at this line 6, so important. This is having no balances in traditional IRAs, SEP IRAs, and simple IRAs as of December 31st. This is to avoid any negative implication from the pro rata rule. Very important if we're going to do backdoor Roths, no matter what we're doing. We're doing split year, we're doing regular, we're doing them both like Brad is. Doesn't matter. So we then have to report all these Roth conversions. He did 2 Roth conversions. So they both go on line 8. And recall, it was the $7,000 for each year plus the $20 of interest that they both grew. Fine. And then you see what happens is we recover all of the basis. We recover all $14,000 of that basis that we created in those 2 non-deductible IRA steps because we had zero balance. This line 6 is so important. So that's what's going on there. And then, well, how much of it is actually taxable? We go to this part 2, and that's easy. Look at that. We have $14,040 of Roth conversions. We have $14,000 of basis. This $40 here is the only thing that's taxed to Brad. And look what he just did. He got, in a few months' time, $14,000 and some change, growing tax-free for the rest of his life into a Roth IRA through a 2024 split-year backdoor Roth IRA and a 2025 backdoor Roth IRA. So just a little, education and techniques around, at least as of now, until April 15th for most Americans, it's not too late to do a 2024 split-year backdoor Roth IRA. You got to do it right. You got to make sure you have zero balances at year end. But these planning options are on the table for some Americans. Let me know what you think about the backdoor Roth IRA in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please mash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.